Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm Watto, that's Kim, we're wandering about. We're doing a Watto's walk today, so we've come up to a place called Berry Head, which is just south of Brixham in Devon. Kim's too short to get in the photo, and we're just going to have a walk up and see what it's like. Take you with us, let's go. Lots and lots of parking here. Unfortunately, it's expensive, but never mind. If we'd have known, we'd have made it parked a bit further back, but we've paid now, so let's crack on. Berry Head is a site of an old hill fort. There's some of the ruins of it up there, which we'll have a look a little bit later on. We're going to do a bit of a walk first. Just give you some idea of the views we've got. As you'll see in a minute, it looks like we've picked a day where every single person that lives in Devon and is visiting Devon has decided to come to Berry Head. It is a Sunday, so probably the reason why. But we're out, so is everybody else. There's lots of different trails and paths all around this bit, so we're going to do a little bit of the coast path towards Brixham first, then we'll go back and have a look at the old fort itself, the guardhouse and the lighthouse. Do this bit first. Just a little bit of a viewpoint. We'll just stop for a second. You've got Torquay over in the distance that way, round a bit, and you've got Paynton, Goodrington, and you can probably just make out the end of Brixham Breakwater there. Well, hopefully you can hear me over this wind. I reckon these views are worth throwing the bird up. Let's have a look. Well, if that's not an impressive view, I don't know what is. Don't really want to fall down the edge of here. We're heading down a steep slope now. We're going to head up towards where that lookout tower is, if you can just about see. Where Kim's trying her best not to fall down. There is a popular little point down there where people fish off. We're going to go and have a look at that. True to form, a nice steep descent, which probably means we've got to come back up it after. Which, as I think I've explained before, I always look forward to. It's a bit hard on the knees going down. I hate to think what it's going to be like going back up, but never mind. We're just going to have a check out this very popular fishing point just at the end behind me here. It is a bit of a hot spot, but if you are going to come fishing, it's one hell of a drag with your fishing kit carrying it down here and then back up if you catch any fish. Bear that in mind. Well, hopefully you can see down there, and you can probably see why it's such a popular fishing spot, because you are straight off there into very deep water and they get good catches of most types of fish, mackerel, pollock being the main ones. There's evidence of tracks maybe in the floor there, which I guess would have had something to do with it being a quarry. Pretty magnificent drop. The old lookout point. Kim's Picks 59 taking photos again. Check her channel out. Hopefully you can just see the walls of the old fort there up on top of these cliffs. Good colonies of birds up there. Apparently there's guillemots that roost here, which is good. There's just hundreds and hundreds of people that are fishing all the way along here, which, although I enjoy my fishing, I have to suspect that a lot of them are just catching it and selling it. That's my opinion. Right, we've had a little mooch about down here. Now we are going to make our way back up that hill we'll see at the top. Right then, here we go. If I'm still alive, I'll speak to you from the top. Just in the red rock there in front of you, I don't know if you can see it, is a face overlooking the entrance to this little quarry. Spooky. We're still going. Lots of lovely wildflowers to look at as you try and forget about the fact that you're dying going up this hill. It is a beautiful, beautiful place. Are we there yet?
Nearly.
Right, that's that done. As you can see, Kim's way behind. I've blown her into the weeds. She really does need to work on her fitness. No problem. I'm just at the top of the rise now. We come along, we're going to venture inside the walls of this fort and have a look, see if we can find out anything about it. There's a cafe and a visitor centre which we'll have a look at in a little while. We're just going to walk through first, check some of these views out. Well, she certainly gets in some precarious positions. That building behind me was the Guardhouse, built in 1802 and was manned so that this fort and what have you was monitored. Not a bad job. Decent views from the office. Not bad views at all, really. Views like that, you could be anywhere in the Mediterranean. Absolutely stunning. Well, we thought we'd have a bit of a pit stop. It's not a bad view to have a cup of coffee, is it?
No.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And while you're there, don't forget to put your thumb up, give us a like. It's free, you know. And we got to be better than watching the telly, surely. Down there is that fishing spot that we looked at earlier on, and that, if you can see it, is that the hill down to it, which is a bit of an effort if you're taking fishing kit with you, bear that in mind. And there's just a bit of an overview of the fort where we are. We've just had something to eat from over there. We're going to take a walk up onto the point. Right, we've done our pit stop. Let's carry on and walk up to the point and have a look at the Berryhead Lighthouse. Wind's got up a little bit, so I might not be able to get the bird up. That was the intention, but I might not be able to here. And this is the lighthouse on the end of the point. Not very big as lighthouses go, but does the job. If you're not a fan of heights, look away now. Well, you can certainly see why people come up here. It is a great little place, and we're having a nice little walk. It's not strenuous really, it's just a nice little amble, but it's well worth it for these idyllic views at the top. So if you get a chance, check it out. Berryhead in Devon, in the southwest of England. Well, we're just thinking we might head over to there, to that headland, because that looks like there's some stunning views of a cove in behind it, so we're going to do that little bit and add that to our walk. Hello.
Oh, the bridge is closed. No twirling.
Just more evidence of the walls of parts of the old fort. Unfortunately, that bridge being closed off just there, I think means that we can't go and check out that bit that I wanted to see right on the end of the point, although there is a path that we're just going to follow, see where it takes us. If it just falls off into the sea, you'll hear a splash and we'll get some nice underwater footage. Right, just come round the side of this bit of the fort and we are almost on that point of the headland that I wanted to see, which is good. You might have noticed from my footage, almost looks like there's actually a moat as well. So, defensive position. Let's go and have a look, see what this bit of headland gives us as a vista. Like I said, if you're scared of heights, stay away from the edge. But this is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. I said you could be in the Mediterranean, but you're not. It's the UK, people. Get out there and explore it. It's beautiful. You perving at them blokes in that fishing boat. Watch out for this one, folks. The zoom lens is deadly. The path goes right on round, obviously follows the southwest coast path all the way around all these peninsulas, so if you want to do it, there's endless miles that you can do. Campsites, caravan parks, of course, dotted all the way along the coastline, and why not? If you want to stay in this part of the country, probably the cheapest way of doing it, although these days getting more expensive by the minute. Whew, right, we're back in the car. Hope you enjoyed that little walk around Bury Head. I say little walk,
Little.
it was a fair old walk,
Yep.
especially the hill. Bit difficult in places. Quite an interesting spot. Would recommend a bit of food from that Guardhouse. That was all right, wasn't it? The Guardhouse restaurant, that was quite good. Beautiful views all around up there. So if you are in this part of the country, Devon in the southwest, head to Bury Head. One tip would be try and park in the lane that leads up to the car park, because then you wouldn't have to pay extortionate prices like we've just had to pay, which is £6.60. Apart from that, really good. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, don't forget, give us a big thumbs up. It helps us out and it doesn't cost you anything. Hit that subscribe button, tickle the little bell, and we'll see you on the next one. Say goodbye, Kim.
Goodbye, Kim.
Bye, Kim.